like anything Oreo based, right? Any kind of cereal, any kind of pasta, any kind of cookies and cakes, those are huge allergen, and guess what that causes? Disruption in our guts again. So we have these medications coming in, we have more dysbiosis happening, and if you guys heard of leaky gut sort of syndrome, it's basically you have all these allergens floating into your intestinal cells and lodging themselves in between your cells, making them leaky. So you have all of these little bacteria and proteins leaking into your bloodstream, and your body's like, what's this inflammation going on? So your body's really confused. So a few days later, it might not even be an instantaneous reaction. You might just be having an overall, like it's just draining on all of your brain's energy and your focus. Okay, so another common allergen is milk. Huge, dairy products, okay? So even if it is organic as a snack, milk is still causing inflammation in your gut with that same allergenic response. So a really quick, easy shift. A lot of my patients love things like almond milk. Have you guys tried that before? You tried almond milk?
Yeah.
It's really delicious. There's unsweetened vanilla, there's chocolate. It tastes the same, and it's good on your cereals. It's good with, if you're gonna have a cookie, I'd rather it be, pick one of the two instead of maybe a milk with an Oreo, So just trying to spice up your snacks and making them a little bit healthier. There's also coconut milk. It's really, really easy to drink. You buy them from Trader Joe's, like all these snacks they buy at Trader Joe's. But there's hemp milk. It's just a nice rich protein, and some people even like rice milk. So it's just that one less allergen into our little kids' bodies, because you have a little baby here. Every little toxin or allergen that goes into this little body is going to bioaccumulate. Versus you have an adult, big body, they're not going to feel the effects as strongly, but just over time as you grow taller, right? You guys want to grow nice and tall, right? You want to grow big. Guess what? All that's going to start is right in your gut, okay? So just eating healthy and eating clean is my favorite thing to do. So maybe we'll find a few new snacks for you guys to try today. Actually, let's start with something. Okay, who wants to be first? Does anyone kind of want to go first? Okay, let's see. What's a fun one?
Can I go first?
Yeah, you can. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, are you in the mood for sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Sweet, okay. Let's try these. First of all, let's see if you know what these are. And if anyone else knows, you can always speak. Does anyone know what these are?
No idea.
No idea?
Apricot.
Close. What else? Okay, we had an apricot. Anyone else? They're kind of funny looking. I'll give you an idea. It's from a fruit. And the fruit's about this tall. It's tropical.
Pineapple?
Close. Who said that? Pineapple. Very good.
Pineapple, really?
Okay, so this is pineapple. I found this snack from Trader Joe's, and it's basically just pineapple. You don't need to add, there's nothing else added to it. So here you go, come grab your little cup and save that in case you want to try something after. So here, you're first, so you have to try it.
Take a big one.
Yeah, take a big one. And little snacks like this to bring with you or just have sitting in the house. Thank you. Enjoy. Let us know what you think.
I will.
Sitting around the house already, you don't have the allergenic wheat, you don't have the dairy in there. It's simple, it's clean with no added sugars. Just like that, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, you're done. So we have our pineapple so far.
Really good.
Really tasty,
Oh my God.
right?
Should you pass that around? Pass that around.
Yeah, should we pass it? Okay. Okay, so you guys, just so we all keep it clean, there's a fork. So if you want to take one onto your hand, or if you want to take a cup, and you can add little things to your cup. Okay, here, start that around. Good idea. I like that. Because every time that we do less of the allergenic food, there's more room to expand the variety and get things exciting. So, nice. Because a lot of the sugary things on the shelves have a lot of fructose in them. Okay, so not all sugar is the same. So let's do a little thing on sugar. Okay. So everyone obviously knows what this is. What's this? Gum, obviously. Everyone knows gum. Okay, super easy. Maybe. I might give you a different one to try, actually. Okay. Ready for these ingredients. Titanium dioxide, soy lecithin. Another one of the most common food allergens is soy. It's fully genetically modified. Our bodies have no idea what it is when we ingest it. Another thing to go in between your intestinal cells and cause that leaky syndrome. Okay, let's keep going. Candelia wax, That sounds tasty. Sodium stearate aspartame. So all of us know aspartame converts into formaldehyde in our body. You know what they use formaldehyde for? To store dead body pieces in. It stinks. I don't know if you guys ever walked into a lab where they store cadavers. That's basically what aspartame breaks down to into our bodies. Okay? Another toxin that clogs the brain up. That's an easy one. Acesulfame, acacia, maltitol, mannitol. These are all fake sugars. And this is just one little piece of gum. Okay, so all these additives, they go straight to our livers, they go straight to our brain, and just clog it up. Okay, so I know you said you like the gum. Look what I found. I found these at Whole Foods, actually. And this gum is called Glee. Kind of cute name. And there's no wheat in here, so there's no dairy. There's none of the common allergens, none of those yucky chemicals that clog our brains. And they don't last as long as, this kind of gum. But so you spit it out when you're done, and you take another piece. I'd rather have 2 of these than any of this kind of gum. Okay, because all these chemicals are just so icky for your little bodies as you're developing and your neurological systems are going, okay? So that's the gum situation. And has anyone ever heard of stevia before? You have? What have you heard of it?
I use stevia.
You use it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the powder or the liquid?
I like the liquid drops, but the powder is pretty okay.
Yeah, it's pretty okay. Some people prefer the liquid. I carry these literally around with me in my purse wherever I go, because if it's a Starbucks, let it be a Starbucks, but I'm not going to sweeten it ever with any of those colorful packets on the counter, like the Splendas or the NutraSweets. Because you know what, again, there's tons of studies on how cancer-causing those are for rats. Okay, and they use rats for all the human-related studies. It's unethical to work on humans. Question?
The sugar in the raw at Starbucks is bad for you?
Sugar, okay. So all sugar essentially breaks down to the same thing in your body. So even if you're looking at this apple here, this is made of a fruit sugar called fructose, okay? Fructose, guess where it's metabolized? In your liver, okay? So the good thing with an apple, though, is it's also filled with minerals, nutrients, fiber, so it keeps our digestion regular. But look at the skin, it has these really bright colors on it. This is what our antioxidants, okay? So this feeds our liver, this feeds our eyes, and this gives us that little boost of energy in the morning, or when we balance it with some nut butter, for example, which we'll try in a minute. So this is very different than eating a sugary candy, like that one you have. Again, anytime you eat anything with fructose in it, high fructose corn syrup, in a lot of the sodas we drink, that goes right to your liver to break it down, and when you don't use it, like burn it off, it gets stored as fat instantly, okay? So that's the easiest way for obesity, the obesity epidemic, to take over our lives right now, okay? So on the other hand, things like...
So what do you say?
Yeah, question.
I'm your mom. But
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So you're saying don't peel an apple when you eat it?
Yeah, if you can. That's a good question, actually, because I know some people actually like to peel it first. I use at home this really nice stuff I got from Trader Joe's. It's like an organic wash. It just washes off all the pesticides and chemicals. I try to buy organic when I can, but when I can't, I try to make sure that I wash things right. But believe it or not, things still leach through the skin. So that's why, at least when you're buying from a local trader's, like a farmer's market or something, at least it's from closer to home. It's not shipped from, let's say, Mexico. So just starting to watch for how far things travel, because they pick things off way too early, like when things are still way too hard to eat, and they let them soften and ripen on the long road, to our stores in New York. So I try to buy local when I can, and I try to buy organic, but the skin is really the nutritious part that you would want. So I would say definitely keep the skin. Oops, okay, there goes my next surprise. Okay, who wants to try the next one? Wait, first of all, does anyone know what this is? Any guesses on this one?
I think you have to smell that one.
Okay, you want to smell?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
try.
it doesn't.
No idea? You want to smell this one?